Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Oh my gosh. This is my toolbox.
Should I nail it from the inside? Should I?
Half of my toast wasn't done, so I put it in there. Forgot about it. Now my grandma would absolutely love this because she loved burnt toast, but I cannot have it that way. This is my toolbox. FedEx just dropped it off. Let's see what we got. Let me turn on lights. So they were out of like regular pink, so I had to order light pink. This isn't the pink I normally get, but if I need it, it's gonna work for me. And got 2 lime, hot pink. Hey, you want me?
Well, it's hard for me to work and watch her.
Turquoise, another aqua, and I ordered 2 aquas and a hot pink. I just want to give a little plant update, but I didn't film it, but yesterday we did go to the feed store and I got a bag of chicken starter because they're still on that, and from my understanding, like they need like for 6 weeks, so we probably got 2 more weeks with us younger chicks. I'm assuming. I don't actually know how old they are. I mean how old the older chicks are, because they come from Tractor Supply and they just seem older, but then again the Bantams are a smaller chicken, so I don't really know. But I wanna, I don't know, I'm just gonna continue feeding him. This is more chick starter, so I might just save the rest of that. They've been going, they almost went through that whole 50-pound bag that I poured half of this chick starter in with it and mixed it up because they absolutely love that chick starter. It's from a feed store and they make their own feed there, and then they also sell the 50-pound bag of builder dog food, and this is what they were feeding Otis. So Otis was just getting regular dog food. It wasn't getting puppy chow or anything, but this is supposed to be really good for them. So I don't know, because you know our dog ate cat food. Our dog would not eat dog food no matter how hard you try, even if you gave her wet dog food. She was just, I don't know, she was a weirdo. But so you know, we're gonna stick with that for him. Now we did pick up some flowers when we went to go, what were we, oh, groceries. We had to go get groceries. Like, why were we at Walmart? Actually, no, we had stopped at Walmart for something else, and it was Saturday, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and get my groceries now so I don't have to go out on Tuesday and get them. And there's a little spider right there. I don't like spiders, but if they're outside like this and I know I can get away from them, we're cool. But if that thing was in my house, in my room, somewhere, you know, no, it'd be dead. So Sterling wants to plant some flowers. Oh, your little head broke. Poor thing. Yeah, we have places up in the front where them tall weeds are up there. That was all flower beds, but they haven't had flowers in them in probably 2 or more years. So, and my favorite flower of all, got a little dirt there, is the Gerber daisies. So I did buy one. All they had was yellow and orange, and I'd want a pink one, or, you know, and I do like yellow. So here's my potato. Look at that, you guys. I grew that. I grew that potato. So this is my garden. I know I'm jumping all over the place. Let's finish this. So we still have our blueberry. We haven't done anything with it. It's just there. I still have my 3 strawberries, and then the one I repotted that has 2 strawberry plants in it, so it's there. And then this, I think I'm going to keep, I don't know, I think I'm going to keep these here. I'm kind of iffy on it though, because I'll keep at least a couple, because every morning Journey comes out and picks her a berry or 2 and eats them. So, and these are 2 tomatoes that are doing good on the deck, so they're probably going to stay here. This guy's really getting crazy, but this one's got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tomatoes. And I watched some videos last night, and they were saying how to keep them flowering and producing, to try to pick them as quickly as possible. So I don't know. There's the garden. It's got 2 tomatoes in there. Actually, it's got the Roma tomatoes and the 2 other tomatoes that were $4.98 from Walmart. And then it's got a row of peppers and 1 hot pepper. The tall one is the hot pepper. And from here, my rows don't look straight, but the way the hill is and stuff, they're straight, if that makes sense. So it looks like this should go more this way instead of this way. But hey guys, do I look like I just woke up? I actually took about a 30-minute nap. It wasn't long. It was actually the last 30 minutes of Hotel Transylvania 2, because Journey is really into watching. Okay, so trolls is all she watches. Except for now, it's either, she'll either say she wants to watch trolls, or she says she wants to watch guys. And she calls Hotel Transylvania guys. Now, she will watch 1, 2, and 3, so you can kind of mix it up there. And I guess because in one of them they're like, hey, he says, hey guys, or something like that. So I don't know where she got it from, honestly. My husband said that's where. So she was watching that, and she looked like she was really sleepy. She was sitting in the chair, and she was like, so I figured she'd take a nap, right? So I'm like, well, come lay down with Mom for a minute. So we laid there. I knocked out. I'll tell you why I knocked out. Oh, hold on. So, can you guys see how much sleep I got last night? Oh. Oh, where'd it go? Okay, I'm just going through. So it says I got 4.4. So I don't know if that's like, I don't know if that's like 3.5 would be 3, right? Or 4.4. So 4.5 would be 4.5. So 4.4. Because at first I was like 4 hours, 40 minutes. And I was like, no, that's not right. Let's see. I'm actually going to look on my app. But then I got up, went to bed at 2:25. It says I fell asleep at 2:25 and I woke up at 6:50. And I was awake 3 times. So, anyway, I got this. My husband had the same one before, and his was getting kind of old. And these were on deals of the day, and they were like on Amazon, and they were like $12.88, I think. You can also buy one, which we actually bought for Swirly, at Walmart in the little bins. Maybe it was $12.88. I don't remember. $11.88. I don't know. It was in a bin. And so we're going to try it for her. So we bought it. My husband bought it. And you know what? We left it at the store. And so he called up there. Nobody turned it in or anything. So we're just stuck with it. So I got up and got Jern some lunch. Got the girls fed. They just had sandwiches. And so now I'm going to work on these orders. And my plan was today, I keep going for my button. My plan today is to try to work as much as I can right now. That way I can plant this evening in the garden. I laid out all my seeds. I tried to figure out where I was going to put things. I watched a bunch of videos. Because you know how, like, you know, tomatoes don't like cucumbers, right? Like, that's just the thing. Everybody always says, you know, tomatoes don't like cucumbers. So I was, you know, I didn't know if there was other things that were like that, because that was the only thing I really knew. And so I started watching all kinds of different videos last night, and it's like carrots like tomatoes, tomatoes like carrots.
She needs the internet password because that's the only way she can do her school.
Well, you'll have to call your dad because I don't know it. So last night I planted my tomatoes. I have tomato seeds, and I think what we'll do is I think I'm going to start some seedlings, some little tomato seeds on the inside. That way we can kind of stagger our tomatoes. So we can have some off the 4, actually I have 8, off the 8 if the Roma tomatoes do good. They weren't looking too good, so I don't expect them. But I put them in the ground anyway. We'll see what happens. I had some peppers. One of the peppers I planted in one of my pots outside. I transplanted that, and that thing had a lot of roots on it, and it is doing phenomenal. So I hope it continues to do good. And then I got a hot pepper and a lot of green pepper. Like I said before, we use a lot of green pepper. We use green pepper so much that, you know, we need. And I was trying to think of things that because tomatoes, everybody eats tomatoes, and we'll just slice up a tomato and eat it with dinner. So tomatoes, tomato sandwiches, I use tomatoes for different recipes. Onions is something, potatoes is something we use a lot of. And then I got a lot of strawberries because the girls love strawberries. And like I said, Journey pretty much keeps some strawberries picked off those plants. Like, she'll go by and every day pick up some strawberries off them. What do you say? Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. So they're doing their schoolwork. Alyssa's here. She's doing her schoolwork. Journey's down here with me, and we're going to get some work done. And then we'll play out in the yard later. I had a string, so I went ahead and cut it. I hate having those, so I'll let this go, and we're gonna go outside and take the puppy out to go potty. Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I don't know why I said that. I was gonna say, hey guys.
Hi, how can I help?
Oh, sorry, not talking to you. Accident. So I'm upstairs. It is 5:27.
Sorry, I'm deleting what I heard. It should be gone in a few seconds.
Whatever. So I'm gonna make some chicken, okay? I'm not following a recipe. I'm just making this up as I go along. So I have this can of Rotel, and I'm just going to kind of pour it on the juice on my chicken, and I'm gonna add just a little bit of Rotel. Okay, I have no idea what I'm making, honestly. I'm just making some kind of a Mexican chicken and rice kind of like you get at the restaurants, so I'm adding a cup of water. I got my chicken in there. I tried not to overlap it. I mean, there. I was gonna say it's not really overlapped, so. Okay. And Google told me 15 to 18 minutes. Like I said, guys, I have no idea what I'm doing, but hopefully it'll turn out. So we're going to do 18 because we want to make sure our chicken is done. And then that's it. Okay, so I got just a little bit left in here. I'm going to make some rice, and I'm going to put this and some tomatoes in with my rice. So this is how my rice is looking. I went ahead and added, Otis, please. I added some just a handful of peppers and onions from my frozen pepper and onion bag. And then I added some chili powder, a little bit of paprika, a little bit of onion powder. I thought about cayenne pepper, but I haven't added any because my husband don't like spicy. And then that little bit of rotel. And then I did about a half can of tomatoes. I added a little bit of butter and some salt and pepper. And I'm going to see how this tastes. And then over here, I got some cheese going in. So I'm going to open up these and melt these. And then I'm going to cut up a little bit of jalapeno and put that in there. So guys, look. His kennel came in. I have to read the instructions. I have no idea what this one goes to. It has to go through something. I don't know. But he won't shut up. And don't mind my dirty stove, but here is the rice and the chicken. Otis! And here is the cheese sauce we're gonna put on it. I just melted all. I went ahead and melted all of the cheese because we're gonna put it over our chicken and our rice. And then I added a little bit of jalapeno peppers in there and just melted it with milk. And now the chicken is done. So there's the chicken, the rice, and the cheese. I'm just gonna put dollop of rice with a piece of chicken in the middle, cheese on top. Otis, where you going? Where you going, Odie? You see the chickies? Huh? Look, chickies. Oh, Journey. Wow. Are you stapling? I'm sure you're working hard, huh? With your hammer?
Papa buying.
Papa and buying, yep. Is this where you're gonna cook dinner for the chickens in here? Put it up. Yeah, yeah.
Where's your snips at? They were over there.
Are they yellow?
Yeah.
Snip, 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 snip.
Alright, let's go right up through there. Y'all want me to cut it? Y'all want me to nail it? Put a staple in there? Yeah, you know.
Oh, that chicken get mad at you, Otis.
They flog you when they get a little bigger.
That chicken. Get it, girl. Working hard. Are you gonna help me plant some seeds in the garden? No? Put the bird in there? No, not right now. She needs a diaper change.
For the morning.
Hey guys, so it is 12:17. What did I say? 354 steps already. Yeah, so I finished. So I needed to work on this shirt, and it went with this. There's 3 shirts. They're all Littlest Pet Shop. One with a pony and one with Penny Lane. Oh my gosh, I was looking all over for this. So I just peeled the sticker off one and just used it because it said the wrong size. Anyway, so I finished a bunch of JoJo's tonight. 4, and then this. So not bad, not good, but not bad. You know what I mean? Oh, there's some string on this one I gotta cut off. I'll do it upstairs. I'm gonna go upstairs. I have to package up a tutu too. I made this one. It's just a regular pink tutu. But you guys, I have been working in the garden the past 2 days, and like first from the rototiller, like my hands were just so sore, and then I was raking, and as you guys know, I had like I still have them, blisters, but I got one like here, and it was even after I had my gloves on. I wore my gloves today, but it popped. Oh my gosh, you guys, talk about pain. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you guys can kind of see. Oh my gosh, it was like, because it's like, you know, raw skin or whatever, and it's just like burning so bad. But dinner was wonderful. I don't know if I mentioned it. Did I mention it? I just made up the recipe, so if you want to know what it was, look at the vlog. I just did my chicken in the Instant Pot, and I put the little rotel on it, and you know, gave it a little flavor. It was good, and my rice was good. I think what made it was my cheese. So if you can't find queso where you live and you want to make it, just get some white cheese and cut up some jalapenos and add some milk and mix it up, and there you go. I think I was gonna say, I think from now on I might do it that way, but I don't know. It just depends on how lazy I am. You know what I mean? I have, and somebody had asked before about what kind of eczema cream or lotion I was using. This is the stuff. I've got bottles of it everywhere. And honestly, it works pretty good if I remember to use it like I should. But, yeah, so dinner was delicious. I don't know what I'm going to make tomorrow. I try to plan ahead and think like, oh, what should I make tomorrow? I've got, plenty of burger. I've got more pork chops, but I don't think we're going to do pork chops because we had them night before last. I don't know. You know what? I got some brown burger. I actually thought about doing some kind of, I don't know, soup or something. I don't know. I'll think about that tomorrow. I won't think about that today. I'll think about that tomorrow. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Hey.